Hello everyone, Chase the Steak Boy here, and welcome to the first episode of Chase the Steak Boy Unpopular Opinions. This is going to be a series where I talk about some opinions of mine that are relevant to me, but isn't really relevant to other people, as many people share the same opinion that I don't. So basically this whole series is going to be me sharing my opinions that most people don't really share with me, and basically give out why I have that opinion. And for the first episode, we're going to be talking about why a Tamagotchi English dub is a great dub in my opinion.
I'm brave, gonna speak my mind. But make a change one day at a time. But if you're going to change the world, you better start with an opinion.
So before I talk about why I think the Tamagotchi English dub is a great dub and it being an unpopular opinion, let me talk to you guys about what the Tamagotchi English dub is and how it came to be. So the Tamagotchi anime released its first ever season back in 2009, and 1 year later, the company named Brightway Productions dubbed the whole series into English in 2010, and the English dub of Tamagotchi would air on this Australian TV channel called 9Go. Now, I don't know why they decided to air it in Australia instead of America, but who knows. But moving forward, I first discovered the dub back in 2015, which is unfortunately the year after 2014, which is the same year that Influencer got taken out. But I first discovered the dub back in 2015, and I gotta say, I really loved watching the dub. I personally found the dub to be very enjoyable, and I actually thought the voices in the English dub were pretty good. So, why is this an unpopular opinion? Well, for some reason, many people really don't like this dub. Because the thing is, when I look it up on Twitter about the Tamagotchi English dub being talked about, along with some comments on some of the episodes on YouTube, many people think that the voices sound off, and many people prefer the original Japanese dub over the English dub, and even some of my friends think that the Japanese dub is better than the English dub. But for me, on the other hand, I think the English dub is enjoyable to watch. I actually think the voices are pretty good. And believe it or not, what's even more unpopular, I personally think that the English dub is better than the Japanese dub. Now, the reason why I think that the English dub is better than the Japanese dub is, well, not only am I not so good at hearing other languages, but sometimes the Japanese voices can get a little bit annoying in my personal opinion. But for the English dub, they don't really get annoying at all, and they pretty much sound good all the time. Speaking of the voices, I like the voices they chose for the English dub of the anime. Like, Memechi's voice sounds pretty awesome, even if it does make him sound older than he usually is. It does sound pretty cool. Lovely Chi, her voice is spot on. Memechi's voice is spot on. Makiko's voice is spot on. Gazuruchi, even if it does sound like he isn't really giving that much emotion, I still do think Gazuruchi has a pretty good voice. Kujipaji's voice is also funny and pretty good as well, and there are a lot of English dub voices of the Tamagotchi anime that I think are pretty good. Like, I don't really get why many people think that they're bad. I personally thought they were pretty enjoyable to listen to. And well, that's pretty much all I gotta say for this episode, and that's me stating my unpopular opinion on why I think the Tamagotchi English dub is actually a pretty good dub. But anyways guys, that's it for the episode. See y'all later.